Good evening, makers. Welcome back to another live stream. Thanks so much for joining us. We had a short hiatus, a couple weeks off, but we're back, and we're so glad to be back. And we're so glad that you guys are here joining us. If you took some time off and then you're back right now for the intro of this, thank you very much. Hats off to you guys for sticking with us. We appreciate it. We've got a great episode live stream tonight. I'm pumped, and we've got Jake and Kelly. Jake, say hello.
Hello, everybody. Good to be back.
And then we've got Kelly joining us again. She was a welcome addition last time.
Hey, everybody.
And we were just talking about Kelly's shirt. It says, I can, I will, end a story. It's a motivational shirt. Oh, boy.
You can't really see it.
Yeah, I can, I will, end a story. She was getting compliments. That's how we roll, or how we try to roll anyway. So I'm so glad you guys are here. Hey, Javier, thanks for tuning in again. We appreciate it. Nice to see you as well. And we've got an awesome live stream, a couple special announcements that we have for this week.
Here, I'm going to cue up the air horn. Here you go.
You got sounds. You're trying to do sounds, huh?
I'm going rogue on the sound effects.
Okay. We got other sound effects on the board. And applause. Everybody likes that. But we got some announcements this week. We're really excited because since the Kickstarter, which was years ago, we haven't put out a real maker pipe design, a new connector design. And we teased this a while back, and it took us a while to kind of get it into place. But this weekend actually, we're going to be releasing the adjustable angle connector. And here it is. If we get a top-down view at it. Other camera, Jake.
That is the other one. That is two.
Oh, okay. Hold on, folks.
Hello, everybody. While Dave fixes that, how's everybody doing tonight? Everybody's doing good. And I'm going to continue my question. What's that?
Should be on.
Let's see. Still black on my end.
This is... Bear with us, folks. Yeah, that's the wrong one.
I see the iPad now.
Oh. Okay, we're going to roll with that. We messed up on the tech side. So adjustable angle. I'm so sorry, guys. Adjustable angle. We're super pumped for this connector. Let's see if I can get it to focus. Yeah, this is the adjustable angle that we've been working on for a while. And this is going to be a real lifesaver, help out. You know, we got the 45-degree connector. If you're not familiar with that, it's basically looks like this, but it's a fixed angle. But this one allows you to go at any angle and then tighten it down. I haven't tightened it down. Let me tighten it down.
If you don't, you can use it as a hinge, like you have it now.
That's true. That's a good example. Yeah, so this is still type on this top pipe, and we designed it that way so that you could still use it as a hinge. But if you get it, let's say you want custom angle like that, go ahead and tighten it down. And then pretty sturdy. So really good for bracing, all kinds of different things. I really am stoked to release this and excited to see what you guys are going to come up with. We're releasing this on Saturday. And in the community, stay tuned because we're going to do a special a little bit earlier. So if you're interested in this, check out the community before it launches on Saturday. So Friday-ish, somewhere in there, and you might be able to snag it for a little bit cheaper. So I think this is going to be a really cool one. Jake just got done with a really epic build with, how many connectors did you use, Jake?
It was 38 total adjustable angle connector. Well, sort of. There's a special feature that you'll have to watch the video on Saturday to find out. But so technically 30, 32, 34, and then plus the special feature of the couple. So
yeah, so a whole lot of adjustable angles. You'll have to stay tuned to see, or tune back in on Saturday to see what he made. You'll be able to see that. Just want to say what's up in the chat to MK Gadgets. Thanks for joining again. Zigzag Man 420, Paul Russell, Axel, hey, welcome back. Yeah, and Javier is saying triangles. Yeah, triangles. And then I'm really excited because you can do kind of a tripod or a teepee with this, because not only do you adjust it this way, but you can also rotate it around the pipe, like a T connector would. So you can do tripods now, which I've had, or pyramids. We've had that question a lot. Of course, it'd be offset, but yeah, anyway. So tune back in or check out our release Saturday, maybe a little bit earlier for a special thank you on those if you're interested in snagging them. We're going to do that on Friday, right, Jake?
Yep, Friday evening. Be on the lookout in the community for that.
Yeah, so that's coming down the line. And but we've got another announcement, too, along the same lines, another new connector that we're really excited to release. So you're familiar with our 3/4 inch EMT conduit connectors. Well, we've got 1 inch EMT T connector that we're about ready to announce. And yeah, these are in the raw state, not coated of any.
I think you got to block your eyes because that's what it's going after.
Oh yeah, but yeah.
Have you got a 3/4 inch T up there to be able to show the comparison, or no?
I don't. I've just got the adjustable angle.
Okay.
But you can see how much bigger. 1 inch EMT is going to be an absolute great thing to build with, because it's going to be a lot stronger. So those builds that you weren't quite sure you could probably do it with 3/4, but you needed a little bit extra strength, we're really excited about releasing this and making this available. It's going to open up a world of possibilities. And it just so happens, I was just talking with my brother-in-law, and we've seen this, is 1 inch EMT conduit, for whatever reason, hasn't gone up in price that much. So it's almost comparable to where 3/4 inch. Now, 3/4 inch, I think, is still a great deal in value, but
And
1
it went
inch.
down a couple days, or I saw like a couple weeks ago it went down a little bit.
Oh, that's good. But because 1 inch EMT conduit at the big box stores hasn't gone up that much in price, it's a great value right now. So with this 1 inch T, and then we're going to follow up with other 1 inch builds, it's really going to be a good value for strong builds and sturdy builds. So we're really excited about that. I hope you guys are too. And that's what we're focusing on tonight. We're going to kind of get your ideas. We want to plan out a 1 inch build to kind of showcase the strength. And it kind of is fun because you can let your ideas run wild with what you could build, what could be possible with a bigger piece of conduit and bigger connectors. And these are thicker as well. They're a thicker steel. So we want to get your guys' idea. What can we build with 1 inch to really show it off when we launch this thing? I want to hear what you guys are going to say. And yeah, Javier, same hardware that goes with these. We wanted to keep that consistent, and this hardware has been good, so we can use the same hardware there.
I think people are having issues hearing us. Had a couple of people say it's too low.
Too low?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let me bump it up a little bit.
Okay.
And, okay, well, that's probably a little bit better.
Yeah, let us know in the chat if that's better.
You guys up a little bit. Okay, so another really cool thing, as you guys might have seen, we have the adapter shims that allow you to use like 1/2 inch EMT with our normal 3/4 connectors. Well, we're going to have an adapter shim also for the 1 inch that'll size it back down to 3/4, so you'll be able to grab onto something like this and then branch off of it into the 1 inch, and then where you need that strength in your builds, you're going to be able to use that 1 inch and adapt back and forth. I think that's critical. So then you don't have to, pick 1 inch or pick 3/4. You can go from pipe size to pipe size. All right. So what we've got, I'd love to hear your ideas on what we could make. We're going to plan it out today. While you guys are kind of hitting up the chat and letting us know what you think we could make, I've got kind of one idea that I'm thinking about, but I want to show you. Can't hear anything. Can you guys hear us at all other than Javier?
He said the sound is out completely for Javier.
How about the rest of you guys? Can you hear us? Let's check this out. Looks like it might just be. Is that you, Javier? Just you? Is anyone else experiencing the sound being out? Please let us know.
Javier says it might be his computer.
Uh-oh. Yeah. I hear you, Javier. This tech gets it every time. Okay. Javier's back. All right. So what I was saying was we're always looking for ways to prototype and figure out builds, right? To better plan out a build, really. And one of the cool tools that I saw lately was this app on iPad called Procreate. And it is a drawing app with the stylus for Apple. And when I saw this for the first time, I was absolutely blown away. Super cool thing. So I want to, and I'm no pro, I'm no no artist, but I want to try and sketch out a design for the 1-inch and get your guys' input on that. That's one of the things we want to do tonight. So
Dave, you might want to turn your volume up a bit.
Still can't hear me.
Yeah, they can hear you, but it's really low.
Okay. All right.
Axel says much better.
Okay.
So.
Sweet.
Javier mentioned a greenhouse would be a good 1-inch build.
Yeah. Okay. So let's get a list going.
MK Gadget said some sawhorses to test the strength.
Okay. So what's super cool, and if you want to show the iPad, you've got all these different brushes and everything. But let's see. Let's go back here. Maybe we're not ready for the iPad just yet. Let me hop up to the screen and do it with a notepad. Okay. Get some ideas going here. Oh, that's not what we want to show. Production analysis. You guys are not into that. Let's see. Let's get a new document here. Sorry, everybody. I guess we're rusty after being off for 2 weeks, huh?
Yep.
That happens. Okay. Go up to the screen here. And let's type out some ideas.
Yeah, so far greenhouses and then sawhorses. And also a little while ago, Sampath Reddy, probably saying that totally wrong, but they said they work with a modular framing system, Dexion slotted angle rack frames. If you ever heard of that, any thoughts on it compared with MakerPipe?
I have not.
I haven't
run
heard
into
of that one either.
So we got greenhouse, sawhorses.
And somebody said tiny house.
Tiny house. Yeah, I can't tell you, and I've been telling Jake and Kelly this for a while, but one of my dreams is absolutely to do a cabin or a house out of EMT conduit. That a lot of things to go into planning that, but that is a goal for sure.
One of the first things you have to do is what you've been promising your daughter for a while with the treehouse of sorts.
Yeah. Yeah. So we've been, I've been asked, requested by my daughter for a treehouse, or really it's been a jungle gym.
I guess that's true.
Yeah. A jungle gym or a playscape. And, anytime anybody talks to me and says, hey, what do you think about a, chin-up bar or scaffolding? And then immediately I'm like, when people are elevated and trusting the structure, that's where I really don't make that recommendation. just because, a fall could occur. But, for a jungle gym for my daughter with the 1 inch, it'll be, I feel pretty confident. And she's been waiting for this jungle gym. My excuse has been, well, when the 1 inch connectors, when the bigger connectors come out, honey, then we'll make you a jungle gym. So I guess the time is now, and do a play place or a jungle gym. She's been asking constantly, when are the new connectors coming out? When are the new connectors coming out? So that might be a great idea.
Somebody said grow tray stand and furniture, like a bunk bed.
Grow tray stand. Yep, I'm adding it to the list. Bunk bed. Those are all good ones. We've seen some of these out of 3/4, but not really that you want to, not really to the degree. I've seen some great greenhouses, sawhorses, some, no tiny houses. Still waiting to see that. Treehouse, definitely not. Jungle Jim. That is not how you spell Jungle Jim. Who is Jim from the jungle? Jungle Jim.
Jim of the jungle.
Grow tray stand. Which would be helpful. We've had a lot of hydroponic stands that people have made out of 3/4, and definitely bunk bed. That's a great 1-inch build too, because when you get the span for the whole mattress, like front to back, that gets to be a long span. And I can remember trying it out of 3/4 a couple of times, and with someone my size, it just deflected the 3/4. Didn't really work out that well. So that's something I definitely shy people away from with 3/4. But I think with 1-inch, it's going to be a home run. So that's a great idea as well.
MKE Gadget said camera dolly.
Cool. Camera dolly.
I wonder if you could input these into some random website that's draw out of a hat, and they just get a random one.
Random generator. Yeah, we probably could figure that out on the fly. I'm not sure. But who's got a favorite? I'm up for trying anything here.
I know they're all pretty good. 1-inch.
Yeah.
1-inch builds.
They all are all pretty good. All right, I'm gonna be a little bit selfish here and go for the jungle gym. That's kind of what I was coming in here hoping we'd get done, because Bailey, my daughter, she's gonna hold me to it. So we're gonna kind of prototype this jungle gym, and something that's freestanding, and let's kind of go shopping to see what's out there. We've got not too much yard, but we do have a fairly flat space out there, and want it to be something that is temporary, because it's going to be not something that's always up there, but we want it to be fun too. So think about all those jungle gyms you might have been at yourself or taken someone to. What's a good, what could we search?
I don't know. Maybe.
I guess just jungle gym.
You could do outdoor playscape or something like that too.
Yeah, let's see what jungle gym shows us. Oh, geodesic dome pops up right away.
Huh.
We're gonna have to get to that. And a lot of times I'll take Bailey to one of these parks, and it's just amazing the level of sophistication that some of these professional jungle gyms have. There's another geodesic dome one. Chick, can you take my cam off? Yeah, thanks. And that's your typical one you'd get at Costco or something like that, right? It's got the climbing end, it's got the slide, the climbing rope and climbing bars, and then a swing set. We've got the swing set already for Bailey.
You might have seen it in the flange strength test, because we rigged the flange strength testing to the swing set.
Yeah. That's right. Yeah, that's when you might have seen Bailey's swing set. But then you've got this. I mean, if that's not made for maker pipe, right? I mean, that's pretty much perfect. But we can get more creative than that. So it looks like different levels would be cool. I mean, I'd feel pretty comfortable having it go 5-10 feet up, I think. I mean, this is really a good test of how to build it, right? Because look at that. That's amazing. A sort of pods and futuristic. That's
It's
what
like a giant hamster like container, you know?
the hamster.
Yeah, you know, like
The
the
hamster
hamster,
ball.
like the tubes, the hamster tubes.
Oh, and then you got a floating jungle float. What in the world? You've got the rope that goes down into the water. That's awesome. Oh, and yeah. All right, so a lot of different ideas. I think multi-level, something to climb on, maybe like a walkway
Oh, that's cool.
across, yeah, in the middle with some slides. Definitely the V with a top there.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe this is a good one. A little elevated section and then a V across.
And that kind of crosses off the tree house too that she wants. It's not really a tree house, I guess, but it is a little house.
Yeah. Cool. Okay. So let's see if we can't sketch something up and I'll show you guys how the Procreate thing works.
Do you have it on the iPad? Oh, there you go.
All right. So one thing that's really cool about this program, and I don't know if you guys, does anyone have a Apple Pencil and iPad set up? Definitely let us know in the chat if you do. But one of the really cool things is you can do a, where is it? It is a drawing assist. So you go to Canvas and a drawing guide. That's the word for the drawing guide. So, and this is one thing that really gravitated me to it. But look at this. You can do isometric graph paper underneath which is perfect for doing a 3D model. And then you can even change the grid size, which is really neat. We'll make it pretty small. Change the thickness of the lines, opacity, all that kind of thing. And then this down here, assisted drawing, is cool because take a look at what this does. This, put the grid back there. All right, we got assisted drawing going on. Oh, that changes the color. Okay, now I'm getting what that does. All right. So then you pick your pen, and there's all kinds of ones. This is, we'll do pencil first. And you've got all kinds of different things here. But we'll do pencil in black. And then, so you guys can't see my pen, but I am not that straight. I mean, like my hand it does not draw a straight line like that. And what it's doing, it's actually snapping to the grid. And so you can really create like 3-dimensional shapes super easy with this. And I've just found it really, really helpful for doing builds. The build that Jake just did, we did a sketch out of here and really helpful. So what I found is using the pencil, you can kind of get the overall shape really well. So we were looking at kind of the design where it's got, I'm going to do this really, and the good thing about this too is like you're not actually putting pencil to paper and have to erase, right? So it's really easy to change your ideas, put something down without too much worry. So what if that was a platform and then you had a bridge like we were seeing that goes across and then maybe goes into, it goes all the way across, and then we had, there was that angled part, which could be cool. Let's see.
Oh, the kind of V-shaped thing.
The V-shaped thing. I think that's probably really easy to make with MakerPipe. Have a little section here and some supports there. And another cool thing is you can twist it all around and grab it and zoom it in and zoom it back out. I love this thing. It's awesome. So yeah. But here's where I can't, with the drawing assist, I can't do an angled. Oh, wait. Oh, that's not the right perspective, though. The ground would kind of be in this region right here. I'm going to reference lines. You can do this on the left where you change the opacity. So if I wanted the ground lines to be a little bit less defined, could do it like that. So, yeah, so let's take the drawing assist off, excuse me. Take the drawing assist off, and then we can, now you're going to see my real, my real sketching ability, which, yeah.
That's cool that you can like hot swap between like the drawing assist and then just normal.
Yeah. I mean, you can turn it off and on. And this is a neat feature too. Like if you draw a line and then hold it at the end, it'll actually snap and you can move it around. So that's like the back side of the section there. And then I'm going to turn on the, whoa, see all Bailey's drawings. She likes this as much as I do. All right. And then we're definitely going to need some sort of railing system. So that.
You need a ladder, yeah?
Yeah. Some sort of railing system over there. And then certainly to go across as well. Or some ropes would be cool there, probably.
Mm. Oh, I wonder if you could maybe, run a T where you clamp it to the pipe, the vertical, and then you have the kind of, I don't know how to describe it. It's like the bottom is clamped, but you leave the top, you don't put a pipe in that one, and you just run a rope through it.
Oh, yeah. That'd be cool. I've seen that somewhere. I'm not sure. I know some. Oh, with drone gates. Somebody did that with drone gates where they suspended a barrier, or it was basically a banner,
Mm-hmm.
And then we'll do kind of a section over here as a railing. So it's starting to take shape. And another cool thing is you're dealing with layers. So we did that all on layer 1. And then if we want to add another layer where we kind of ink it or get it a little bit more permanent, maybe do some different colors, then we can do that on a different layer. So I've been digging this studio pen as another layer. And again, you can adjust the size over here. So let me turn on the drawing assist again. There we go. So we'll do this in silver. Start sketching out the conduit. Whoa. 1 inch is big.
Yeah.
1 inch is a lot bigger.
Actual size.
Yes. Something like that. Yeah, that's pretty good. Maybe we'll go a little bit darker. I've always wanted to be like Bob Ross. Rest in peace. This is my chance. Although, what does he say?
There are no accidents, there are no mistakes, just happy accidents.
Exactly. That's good, Jake. For your generation loves Bob Ross too.
Yeah.
Not to get the age thing again.
Yeah, I've watched my fair share of Bob. They used to stream like continuously just stream back to back to back to back to back, just episodes of Bob Ross, which I think they might still do it. I don't know if it's on the YouTube channel still, or I'm not sure. I think you can still watch it on Netflix.
Really? That'd be cool. Yeah, I remember catching him on public TV, I think.
You know, he used to be a drill sergeant.
No way.
No
Yep.
way.
He was a drill sergeant for like the first
No.
20 years of his like professional career.
Not that I don't believe you, but we've got to Google that.
I promise.
I'm Googling it right now.
Fact check.
Oh, it's coming up. Bob Ross, drill instructor. What? No way. Look at that. His military career. Right on. Air Force. Cool. Okay.
I would never steer you wrong with Bob Ross.
Your Bob Ross knowledge is deep. Okay, we don't have to go. We've verified that.
Javier said he could imagine some glamping tents, certainly with 1 inch.
Oh, right. That would be cool. Have we had that?
What do they call it? A yurt? Right?
Yeah,
Oh.
you're
Right. Yep. Fabric.
correct.
I was trying to find a fun place for us to go for Dave's birthday, and I was looking at a yurt rental, and they seem pretty interesting.
Yeah. Loved by nomadic people everywhere.
My mom and sister just went glamping for, I guess it was my sister's birthday, up in Asheville. They enjoyed it.
In a camper.
It was like a glamping. I think it might have been a yurt. But they enjoyed it. They were surprised. They weren't expecting to make it through it all the way. And they
Right.
stayed and
Nice.
liked it. So,
Yeah.
has anybody in the chat ever been glamping before?
I don't know if I'm not sure if we've got some glampers in the chat. All right, so what I got here, I'm trying to think now, like, okay, how would we actually lay this out if it was actual conduit, right? So I'm thinking a little bit more about structurally how it would be. And I think just a large rectangle, like you'd have to anchor the 1 inch in the ground somehow. Let's see how we can. You know what I saw? I saw the one gentleman, he cast it into concrete and made a footing in the community. That was pretty
right.
cool.
Yeah, Joe's.
And then that we had the kayak cart that looks better. We had the kayak rack where he used kind of off the shelf footings that you can buy and just put the conduit on it, which I thought was a cool way to do it as well. I think I might check that out. But this is neat. You can take in any color that you've already done. You can look at that and bring that back. Okay, so I've got kind of that structure where I've got 4 posts. This bottom outlines the base of it, the floor of it, and then some sort of sides and railings. I don't know what I'd use for the railings other than the conduit. And then these kind of branch over and interrupt with a T coming up this way and a T coming up that way. This would kind of go across there. And then I liked somebody's idea was the pirate ropes.
Yeah, Javier mentioned that was his favorite
Yeah.
jungle gym activity.
So definitely, oh yeah, right
Mhm.
on. So instead of that, see if we can get some rope. Whoa.
I think monkey bars make sense too.
Monkey bars on the bottom. Yeah, that'd be perfect. That's a good idea. So rope on the top and then monkey bars on the bottom, which would be challenging to get across for sure. Might be fun. What was I going to do? Oh, yeah. Take the assistant drawing off. So I can do this rope. See if we can do a rope here. This is cool because you can whatever direction you draw best. Oh, on eraser.
Huh.
If you double tap the pencil, it turns into eraser, which is wild.
Dave, you found a
Uh-huh.
lot of videos that have helped you kind of learn how to use this, right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I was deep, as one does,
Huh.
in the YouTube rabbit hole. But there's a lot of tutorials like this where people just draw way better, obviously, drawing than me. And that was super helpful to learn how to use the program. There are the ropes. I'm happy with that.
Yeah, looks good.
And then let's go back to conduit color. And then I like that idea, Jake, of the monkey bars. Oh, that's too big. So let's try that. Turn the drawing assist back on. And those go across. Whoops. Oh, we've got a layer issue. Let me go to this one. That'll put it behind. And see how that it's like a stack of transparencies.
That's cool.
And you can go underneath. Old one. Oh. And then 2 fingers. You guys can't see my fingers, but just 2 fingers undoes. So it's really easy to do that. That's looking sweet. So then she could hang from the bottom of that, monkey bars, and then also walk across. Have to play with the spacing of that. But, I mean, because it can't be 10 foot, can't be larger than 10 foot probably, just to keep it with a same size, one piece of conduit in between these 2 structures. And then switch back to that layer. And this side of it would be like that. Bring these across, those like that. And then come down with the angled pieces underneath. You guys are quiet.
I know. I'm very fascinated. I'm like,
We're watching you.
yeah, I like stared at the drawing. I was just thinking about the anchoring you were talking about.
Yeah.
Because I think the way people do it with normal jungle gym kits, I don't think it's very secure. Like, it's not the best method, but if I remember correctly, I think it screws into the wood and it's just kind of like a hook that you kind of stake into the ground, kind of at an angle. I don't know.
Oh, yeah?
Pretty sure.
Is this something you had as a kid?
We had a jungle gym kit from Walmart, I think.
Right. Yeah, I mean, I think I'd like to hear if anybody in the chat has some ideas. With 3/4, a lot of the times we've put rebarb or stakes in the ground and then slip the conduit over, but you don't want it to compact into the soil. Like if the soil gets soft, you don't want the thing sinking or changing like that. And these are all the points that we'd kind of have to anchor down or have a footing. And then these side climber things would probably, right here, would probably just rest. They'd be fine just resting there. And then, I know what she'd be over the moon about that I've seen at other playgrounds is kind of a wall.
Like a rock wall?
No, they've had it's on ground level, and let me see if I can.
You draw on it, or is it like?
It's like a fake store front.
Huh, okay. Oh, you know what you could do? You could put a sand pit or area, like dig a little bit down, and put a sand pit in one of those squares.
In my yard?
You could just make
What are
it
you
a
trying
leaf
to-
pile.
Yeah, how about a leaf pile, Jake?
There you go.
Are you going to come dig and No,
I was going to say you might bury the structure, but might be a little hardcore. It may not be necessary to do that much.
if the way we decide if we do that or not is if it requires heavy machinery. So if we've got to rent heavy machinery, then it's a thumbs up. But without that, there's
Always
not much
an
chance
excuse
for heavy
for
equipment.
heavy equipment.
Yeah, you got to. No, but this wall that I'm talking about, like, goes kind of back here, and she has been really. She's like this. Let's see, and it's kind of like a window. Oh, we need drawing assist for sure. Drawing assist.
I remember something like
Engaged.
that at like a McDonald's play place. Like they had the slide section and stuff, and then you could go down underneath. They had something similar to that.
Yeah, and then there's like a little window here, and she likes to, talk to people through the window, pretend it's like a storefront, right? That'd be super cool. So you could do that there, and that might be something to do out of 3/4 or 1/2 inch, right? So frame it out like that, frame out the window, and kind of integrate the two, because you could go from these verticals that are 1 inch, and then go down to 1/2 inch.
Axel said, "Put the structure in post in concrete." Is what he would think would need to be to secure it.
Definitely. And we've seen that with a few builds. It looks like a good method. You get that wood need, yeah. Seen like Quikrete, right? So just dig a hole, put the conduit in it, pour some Quikrete in, and have it set in place maybe. I don't know. I'm open to how that, somebody that knows concrete and those kind of things better, how you would accomplish that, or would you do a form and do it ahead of time? Not sure. Love some input. So that's cool. What's some other stuff we could?
You got to put the pirate net. Maybe you can put it on the left side, in the middle between the two the verticals or the two angled pieces.
Right. Okay.
So we need a ladder somewhere too.
Right. I think it'd be cool to. I'm going to do a new layer for all this stuff. So I think it would be cool to do a pirate net on one side to kind of go off that. How's that? That's pretty good. Get a little bit somewhere right here, kind of thing, and then like that. Yeah, climbing net would be cool, and on the back side, something like just a board, right, with like small pieces of wood maybe.
I think the one I had as a kid had rocks on one side, like fake rock climbing.
Right.
It's kind of hardcore to get up.
Was it?
You had to earn the slide. Oh, the slide.
Oh, we don't have a slide.
I'd put it over there next to the wall side.
Whoop. Oh, yeah. Near the wall, right? That'd be the perfect place. I feel like we're just, we got to get a little bit more wild. I mean, if we're going custom, we got to really do it. Because I feel like I could buy this.
MKE Gadget said instead of a storefront to make it a drive-through.
Oh, yeah, that's awesome. I like that idea. Good idea. That'll make it unique.
Make a little maker pipe go-kart or something to ride past the drive-through.
We've always wanted to do that, like roller coaster train.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know what's going on. I'm on that layer. And
Can you name layers?
You can, yeah. Oh, okay, I was just drawing behind. So this will be oh, this is cool. Check this out. You can, so you want to make a rectangle, and you won't be able to quite, that's bad.
Draw assist.
Right. Okay, so you make a rectangle. I think I completed that. But then you can take your color and then, nope. Too much. Oh boy. first and last Bob Ross live stream. You got to connect it there, right? And then you can go and drag it. And darn.
Is it connected in the bottom right corner?
Oh,
Oh, nice.
there we go. You got to adjust your threshold. There you go. Okay, so that'll be like the climbing slanted piece with wood or whatever. Here's the, got to do the drive through. Get a purple.
Javier said, think like the Ewoks and do the whole playground around a tower, around a tree, and then connect them all.
Oh, yeah. That'd be awesome.
We have plenty of trees.
And what's super cool is Bailey is really into Star Wars right now, which is a total treat. I mean, she just loves Star Wars. So she would be totally excited. There's my rendition of a car back there.
Huh.
And it's driving through.
Nice. Axel said Quickcrete would work with a hole or tube.
Oh, yeah. A tube, right? That'd be cool.
What if you did a tube insert and then threaded like a threaded rod and then the threaded rod into the ground, into the concrete? You like, I don't know. That probably doesn't make sense.
Oh, well, I mean, you see those like not telephone poles, light poles, street lights, or flag poles, or a lot of those things where they'll set threaded rod in the concrete and then attach to that.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't think you're totally far off. Could be a good idea to make it removable. But at this point, it might just mean, to set it into concrete. I feel like this is pretty ambitious. So what are we missing?
The slide.
Slide. Right. How are we going to make the slide?
As a kid, I always wanted a slide. This is kind of off topic. Sort of. It's about the slide. I wanted a slide for a bunk bed.
Mm-hmm.
Because
Like
even when
inside?
because when I was a kid, I had my own room with a bunk bed in it, even though I slept in there by myself. And I always wanted a slide off the top bunk so I can wake up in the morning and start the day off with a nice slide.
Heck yeah. That would be a great way to start off the day. I mean, I think a slide coming off. I mean, we can just really we can make it out of maker pipe for sure. Just need some slippery material to go on top of it, like some plastic. We wouldn't want to buy a slide. That'd be totally cheating.
I don't know.
No, Jake, totally cheating.
We can let that slide.
Oh. Nice.
Oh, man. That's funny.
We need more puns from you, Jake.
I know.
What is that? That is in the wrong spot.
I guess you have to kind of consider where we live and how we don't want anything that's going to get hot.
That's true.
So.
Yeah, metal not so good.
Oh, a firefighter station post. Like the fire pole?
Yep.
You could probably do that in the center of that area. I don't know. I would maybe do it on the left side.
Behind it?
Like in between the rope and the rock wall or the ladder.
Right.
You might need a place to rest when you get to the top.
Ooh, flags on top of the towers from MK Gadgets.
Nice. Now we're going. Now you guys are thinking. This is awesome. If my drawing can keep up with.
Yeah, Javier said just to make a whole Ewok town, connect them all, and have enough. He said, I think you might have enough connectors to make a whole town and bridge between them.
I love it.
Which would be a really cool airsoft course.
Yeah.
It'd be kind of gnarly.
Oh, look at that. That's a good flag, I think. No, just I think so.
That's a big
boy.
flag.
A flag or a slide?
No, we're doing a flag. MK Gadget said
Oh,
do a flag.
Gotcha. I was looking at the slide.
Do a Maker Pipe logo on it.
Right? Let's see. Should be able to draw my own logo.
Close enough.
Oh, no.
Just put a smiley face on it.
No.
It looks like the moon.
How does the logo go? Oh, my gosh. That's embarrassing.
It's like the half moon now inside of the circle.
Okay. I got it now.
Looks like a shim almost.
I mean, heck. I drew the thing originally.
Oh, yeah. Nice.
There we go. Okay.
Sweet.
Got it. Okay. Nice. Oh, did we get everybody's? Did we capture
Fire pole.
Fire pole. Okay. Who made that? Javier?
Yep.
All right on, Javier. Let's get that fire pole going.
Oh, you know what you could do? You could branch off from the angled side and then do it down the middle. I've seen that at like playgrounds, like public parks and stuff.
Branch off on the angle side and do it down the middle.
Yeah, so like you kind of have to leap a little bit from, not leap, but like you have to lean towards it. Like I've seen that at public parks.
Like over here?
Yeah, there you go. Yep.
Kinda
Something
like
like
that.
that. Yeah, I've seen that pretty commonly.
Yeah, that's what I was kind of thinking off the back side here. You've got something that connects it up top and then down to the bottom. Something like that.
Javier said add some more flat surfaces and we'll have an X-Wing too.
Nice. Javier, Star Wars fan, we can tell. I like it. What's your favorite Star Wars, Javier?
It beat me to it. I was about to ask.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
We want to know. Favorite Star Wars. Anyone else in the chat, definitely.
I think mine's episode 4.
OG, the originals.
Yeah. New Hope.
Mm-hmm.
That's New Hope. I hope so.
Those, I mean, it's hard not to go with those. I really like 9, the last one of the new ones.
Mm.
That was good. Kelly?
Bailey always likes to watch 7, right?
7. Yeah, that's the first one with Ray in it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I'll go with 7. I'll have to tell her that I told her today I had to select a soccer number for her, and I said 7 because it was lucky, but now she'll think it's great. I'll just reference Star Wars and it'll be fine.
Nice.
Lucky number 7.
Yep.
Axel said a drawbridge slide. Oh, so I guess you maybe pull something and the slide goes
Oh.
up in the air.
Yes.
Huh.
Here, we're adding some ropes to this. This will be the drawbridge part of the
Nice.
slide.
Put a lava moat around it. It's Bailey's fortress.
She loves the floor is lava.
Oh yeah. She's stoked. I mean, she gets this whole episode live stream about her. We'll have to get her critique afterwards. What should we use for the deck and everything? Oh, that doesn't work. Wood?
Yeah,
I don't know.
probably would be good.
Wood would be good.
Mm-hmm.
It's coming down in price. That looks horrible.
Yeah, I was looking at it earlier. I think a full sheet of plywood was, I think it was like $35 for a sheet or $40 for a sheet,
Really?
which is really low compared to like a month ago.
Yeah. That's pretty good.
That was for like the rough, unfinished plywood, but
Oh,
still.
yeah. Yeah, once like the good stuff, the hardwood plywood gets to about 50, we'll be back in business.
Javier says Return of the Jedi.
Nice.
Yeah, that is a good one. He say likes the jungle scenes and the trees, which I like. I like that one too.
I feel like we looked up where it's filmed.
It's in the what's the redwood forest in California? where the sequoias, is that sequoias?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Across from the Golden Gate Bridge, that national park.
Like Yosemite.
No.
Oh gosh, someone from California is gonna absolutely flip out.
Well, I mean, it's the
It's like the giant redwood trees.
yeah.
I just forget what national forest that is. Is it the Redwood National Forest? I don't know.
I'm not sure.
Someone can educate us on
I've seen it.
That's where it was filmed.
that. Yeah. Oh, cool. That makes sense. All right. What else? We got a heck of a jungle gym here.
Javier said maybe make also a Lemonade Da Vinci Bridge.
Leonardo.
Oh. Where am I getting lemonade from? That's what I get looking at. I'm like looking at the chat kind of farther away. That's funny. I was like, what's a Lemonade Da Vinci Bridge?
Oh wow. Nice.
What is a Leonardo da Vinci Bridge? I don't know if I've seen Leonardo da Vinci's bridge.
Leonardo da Vinci.
I saw you cheating off Javier's spelling.
I was looking down. Oh wow. Javier.
Oh,
This is cool.
nice.
Oh my gosh.
He said he thinks it would be cool with 1 inch GMT.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? I've always I want to do a bridge over a river or creek.
Mm.
And this is, let's check this out. This is, I think this makes sense for Maker Pipe. It looks like it does at first glance anyway. Oh, so they cross underneath each other.
Mm.
I wish I could make this a larger size for you guys.
You can try to save it if you wanted to. Pull it up.
Or maybe do it in a new tab. Do it in a new tab. Scientifics Direct. Look at that, $25.
Huh.
Okay. So yeah, it's underneath the cross pipe in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
And then, wow, Javier, that is amazing. I've never seen that before.
I haven't either.
That's so awesome.
And obviously not. I called it Lemonade Da Vinci.
Ah, that's
And
cool.
it packs away. It kind of looks like Jacob's Ladder.
Yeah, in a way. But that's great. Awesome.
Javier says that the bridge stands alone with pressure, but will be super secure with connectors.
Right. Yeah, I can see that. I think that's a great idea. Have you built one before? I can't spell Leonardo da Vinci.
DAVINCI.
All right. That's a good idea. So let's go back to the drawing. And I don't know how we're going to incorporate that, Javier, but it's definitely an awesome idea. I think that'd be a great build on its own. Well, I want to do that for sure. All right, so let's say we finish this off with some connectors. See where the connectors might be. So because we'll only have T's, we'll kind of have to stack a little bit and offset them, which isn't a big deal. Definitely something did a lot before we had any of the other connectors. But that'll go across, that'll kind of tee up there, a T, two more there, stack them there. You can branch off on that, put one down all the way to the ground. This will kind of This will be pretty connector intense. But actually, the Leonardo bridge would be sweet right here instead of doing all these. That would be a neat touch.
Mm-hmm.
It would be a good experience doing that. Just tease across like that. On this side, similar sort of thing. I think keep that vertical continuous. T there. And then these these sides would have to grab on the inside there. No, we don't need one down there. That would just go into the cross piece. And these would grab on the inside as well. Yeah. So base, more or less, that's what we're working with.
It's not a crazy amount. I mean, it is a lot, but like the monkey bars is really where it's connector heavy.
Right. Yeah, without the monkey bars, definitely could, because I'm thinking, what would be the highest? The highest would be something around here, where it's from grade up to 10 feet. And then you'd want probably 10 foot there as well to use one pipe. And I think that would be pretty, because that would put maybe the platform 6 feet off the ground, something like that, which is actually, I mean, it's my head height. That's pretty tall up there.
Yeah.
It'd be high enough, but not anything crazy.
But that may not be such a bad height considering how tall she is.
Oh, yeah, it's going to seem enormous.
Well, no, I mean if she's hanging from like the monkey bars or something.
Right. Yeah, 6 foot high. She's about, yeah, that'd work.
I think Mechanism 2C just joined in. He mentioned something about the showing the product. I don't know if he was talking about the teasing the product. Maybe you want to mention the two announcements again.
Yeah. If you're just joining us, we got big T's, 1-inch T connectors that we're releasing shortly. That's what we're thinking of, bigger builds, and then an adjustable angle that will be live this weekend that you can pick your angle. It's adjustable around that bolt right there. So those are the two kind of connectors we're talking about, and we'll be releasing soon. Super excited about that. But yeah, I think we got a great plan.
Yeah, that's cool. I think she'll be happy with that.
Yeah. We'll definitely, flip this to her, show it to her. I know she'll have some revisions for sure. And I think that's a good drawing. Thanks everybody for the input. That was fun on my end. I appreciate you guys helping me build this, this jungle gym for my daughter and design it out. You guys didn't help build it, but if you want to come over and help build it, more than welcome to as well. And then we got another bunch of cool ideas for bigger builds: greenhouses, sawhorses, tiny house, which I'd love to do. I have this dream of making a maker pipe or conduit house in the woods, tree house, jungle gym, grow stand, bunk bed, camera dolly, and Leonardo da Vinci bridge, which I absolutely love. That was a fantastic thing you turned us on to, Javier. We appreciate everybody tuning into the stream. Thanks so much. Definitely Kelly and Jake, thanks for hanging out.
Yeah, fun as always.
Do you want to mention the promotion we got going right now?
Oh, yeah. And if you're still around, we truly appreciate that. We're running a sale. We don't do a lot of sales, but we have an extra discount code for the community. If you haven't seen the email, it's VIP15 for 15% off any purchase in the next. It's going to end tomorrow at 12. So just a way of thanking you guys for staying on the live stream and participating it with us. And we're going to be back next Wednesday with another live stream. So please come back and see us. And if we can do anything for you guys in the meantime, just holler at us. All right. Thanks so much, guys.
Thanks, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Bye.